Hey guys, out running around at Lake Wilson again. Getting ready to do the final challenge of the Wilderness Trade Blanket Challenge. This is week 6. This week we've got to do a friction fire. So I'm going to run around and collect everything I need for a bow drill fire. As far as cordage goes, what I've decided to do, I did spun up some cordage in another video, so rather than doing that again, I think I'm going to take apart one of these paracord bracelets. Just break it down and use the cordage on that. And then for the bearing, this is a bearing that I picked up while I was out doing the knife-only course at Blackthorn, USA. It's kind of become a little good luck charm I carried around in my pocket. This is an antler shed that had been chewed up by some kind of rodent, probably a pack rat or something. And I actually found that while I was out there, and then just using the tip of my knife, I was able to carve out the divot. So that's what I'm going to use today for the bearing. So I'll collect everything else that I need, and then I'll be back here to set everything up, and we'll see if we can get a friction fire today. Now right here we've got some thistle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect some of this thistle down right here, and this will be used in the tinder bundle. So I'll combine that, which is like a flash tinder, with another tinder that will hold a flame a little longer, like cedar bark or cottonwood bark, or we're going to see what I can find out here for that. But this is going to be part of the tinder bundle. Alright, what we have here is an old dead cottonwood. And that inner bark is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and process down some of this bark, and that's going to make up the rest of my tinder bundle. And then while I'm here, I'm also just going to grab a couple pieces of this cottonwood for the bow drill set itself. There's a ton of down debris and sticks back through here. More than enough for me to make dozens of sets. So I'm going to get it all collected, and then we'll process it down into a fire kit. Sorry about the wind, I'm kind of standing out here in the open, but right here is a yucca, and I think this is what I'm going to grab for my spindle. And then right there's a cedar. I'm just going to grab a cedar branch for the bow. But that should be everything I need now, so I'm going to grab those two things and go set up where we can do this bow drill fire. Alright guys, this is just a standard paracord bracelet. You can pick these up at Walmart or whatever. A lot of times I braid these myself, but this one isn't one that I braided. So I'm just going to take it apart, show you guys how to take it apart and how to use it as cordage. So we're going to use it for the bowstring on our bow drill today. So typically they've got these little melted ends, and that's all you've got to pull out really to undo this. So sometimes you can push them out with your hands. A lot of times I'll just use my Leatherman. Grab a hold of it and see if I can't just pull it out. And once you get it apart, it's just a matter of undoing all the knots. So this particular style of bracelet is one continuous cord. Some of them are broken up into two. There's a center cord, and then the cobra weave goes over top of that. But for this one, it's a single cord, which is nice for applications like this because you get a little more length out of it. So let me finish taking it apart. I'll get it put on the bow, and then we'll get started on the fire. Alright guys, we got everything set up, so we'll see how this goes. Kansas is having an abnormally wet season for some reason. We've been in a drought for a while, and we're finally out of that. And it's rained as recently as yesterday, so everything here is a lot wetter than I would like it to be. So, but we're going to give it a shot. I had a hard time finding a tinder bundle that I thought would work or that I liked, but here we go. Here's the set itself. It hasn't been burned in yet, so I'm going to do that. And then my tinder bundle, some of the down being blown away. And then the fire lay itself and some extra firewood. So we'll see how this goes, but it's a little bit wet, so hopefully we have luck. we go. And we'll keep it going with that wood over there. Go ahead and turn the camera off and show you a picture of the fire as it's got a good bed of coals underneath of it. Well, I've got a pretty good fire going at this point. I'm not worried about it going out. As long as I keep feeding it, it'll keep burning. So, I wasn't 100% sure I was going to get that tinder bundle to blow into flame, but thankfully it hung in there. Like I said, it's been pretty wet out here, so pretty happy to have gotten that. I really appreciate everybody checking the videos out, all the admins over at Wilderness Trade Blanket for putting this on, and the other guys in the challenge for joining along and encouraging each other. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the other videos, and I'll actually miss coming out and doing this. So again, thanks a lot to everybody.